Hey guys, it's been a little while since I've talked specifically about Earthwise beauty, and I thought that this would be the perfect time to do it since they've just gone through a rebranding. They've changed their packaging up, they've added a few new products. I believe a few products have also had a slight formulation change to make them a little bit better, but I thought that I would go over some of the things from Earthwise Beauty that I didn't talk about in my last major Earthwise Beauty video, which I believe was my top 5 favorites. Which for the most part is still the same, except for the blackstrap mask is no longer available, which makes me so sad. I hope that Ava is working on more masks because currently the line sits at 1 official mask and 1 that is like a cleanser slash mask. The Sun God mask, which I will talk about because that one wasn't released, or it was sort of new in my last video, and then Catharsis, which I'm not going to talk about just because I talked about it extensively in that last video. I'm going to be spending more time on this video on the products that I haven't really talked about that much anywhere. I've talked about them here and there on sort of like Instagram or just like maybe in passing in videos, but I wanted to, you know, just dedicate another video to Earthwise Beauty, to the relaunching, to some new products, and some other things that I haven't talked about before yet. First of all, let's just talk about the rebranding and the new packaging. So if you are completely off social media, you have no idea, which probably isn't that many people, but Earthwise Beauty underwent an entire renovation of their entire line. Everything now is stored in these black glass jars. The labels have been simplified. It's all white now. All the ingredients are listed on the bottle, which they were before, but that's just the complete packaging now is just white label, a little bit of gold foiling of the brand name, and then the name of the product and the ingredients, and that's like that for all of the products. So all of the balms now come in this size container, where the only balm that she had before the rebranding was Tigress, which came in this. I do actually prefer these like shorter, fatter balm containers to these longer, tall ones. It's just easier to get all the product out. I love the scent of Tigress. Tigress is not one that I talked about in my last video, so it is one that I'll be talking about. But she's got 2 specific balms now, and then she's also got a couple of oils that when they solidify are sort of balm-like, which I think I have one in here. Yeah, the Green Leaves & Co. Face Balm, which in the summer this is an oil, but in the winter it does harden because it does contain coconut oil. So I'm sort of getting off track. I just wanted to show the new packaging versus like the old packaging. So I had a hard time with the the new packaging at first because I loved Ava's old packaging. It just was so like special and unique and colorful to me, but I totally understand the reasoning for the new packaging. You know, things stay fresher longer in these violet glass jars. Especially oils and things like that are like a darker color, like this ruby face oil definitely would do better in the violet glass jar. I mean, I keep most of my stuff away from the sunlight anyway. Skincare, I always keep it like in drawers or, you know, in my closet unless I'm specifically using it like at that moment. Stuff that I'm testing or is like in my daily routine, I leave sitting out on my counter, but I go through those things quicker so they don't sit around as long. So I understand the reasoning behind the packaging change and the rebrand. I miss her like colorful artwork and stuff, and I've got a few products left that are still in these old packaging. Obviously I've got like half a bottle of Ruby. I've got my Tigress face balm. I brought one other in here, the Sun God face mask. I didn't get these in the new packaging since I had them already, and I wanted to go ahead and use them up before I got new stuff. Nap in the Meadow Face Serum and the Ambrosia del Cerrado Liquid Moisturizer do come in these ones with the pump. I can't recall if the oils now come with a pump or if it's a dropper. I know there's Ruby Face Oil. I think there's also still Magical Babasu. Maybe. I can't remember if that one is still there. Because she discontinued a few products. There's also the Ferns and Moss. So I feel like I want to say that those are in a dropper, but I can't recall. If I'm wrong, I'll leave a note right here. Yes, the serums are in a pump, which she had actually changed to pump packaging on these before the rebrand anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about some of the things that I haven't talked about yet before. I'll go ahead and I'll start with the, that one made a run for it. The three that I have here that I haven't talked about that I've still got in the old packaging. I'm still using up an old Nap in the Meadow serum that has been stored in my fridge that's in the old packaging. I think I do have an old moisturizer that's in the fridge still that has, that's in the old packaging but is discontinued, so I wasn't going to talk about that. What else is in the fridge? I have one jar of my blackstrap face mask left, and then it's gone, and that makes me so sad. But let's talk about these three things. The Ruby I've sort of talked about because this was featured in a Boxwalla box. I think it was last summer. I'm trying to think if that's when it was. But I love the Ruby face oil. If you are someone who's got acne prone skin, the Ruby face oil is the one that you're going to want to get. It smells like celery. I love the scent of celery, and this just smells so much like celery, but this is a great lightweight oil. It's especially great if you've got acne prone or oily skin because it's not going to make your skin too heavy. I use it day and night. I use it under makeup. It works really well. It's even under the balm. So one of the new products, I'm going to be jumping around here. One of the new products that Earthwise Beauty released when she did the rebranding was the Yasuni face balm, which is a feather light balm for sensitive skin. This was made after she released Tigress, which is a balm for acne. People were asking for an acne balm that was made for more sensitive skin. So Tigress and Yasuni are both for acne prone skin, but if you have more sensitive skin, maybe you can't handle essential oils or things like that, the Yasuni is the one you're going to want to go with. I really love both. I find them both effective on acne. I don't have especially sensitive skin, which is why I don't have a problem with Tigress. So Tigress is just like a deep yellow. It has almost like a spicy scent. I can't really, maybe it's the Yasuni Barbara extract. I'm not sure. There's kokum butter in here, ukuba butter, passion fruit, babasu, sapote, tamanu, organic rosehip, green coffee bean. There's turmeric in here, frankincense, spikenard, pinyon pine, helichrysum, sunflower seed oil. I really like this. It really is nicely moisturizing, and when I put it on at night, I use the balms only at night. You can use them during the day if you use a lighter hand, but I especially love really layering on a thick layer of balm and letting it absorb into my skin during the night, and then I just wake up with like super moisturized, just like clear skin. These balms especially are good for that. Tigress is great for acne prone skin. It always leaves my skin much more repaired and like renewed in the morning. It helps, it really does help clear down acne. It really helps take down inflammation. Yasuni is the same in that way because they're both made to do the same thing, only this one is if you're more prone to, you know, skin sensitivities. They both work great. I find them both equally as effective as the other, and I find it has like just as good of a scent. Like this one, the Tigress is like a little bit spicier to me. The Yasuni is a little bit more, it's like calming almost, but they sort of have almost the same scent, only this one is a little bit like spicier. The ingredients are completely different, but I find them to be just as effective as each other. It just sort of depends on your skin. If you have more sensitive skin, look for the Yasuni. And if your skin can handle essential oils and things like that and it's not terribly sensitive, definitely try out the Tigress, or, you know, get like samples of both and then try both and see maybe you like the scent of one over the other. Maybe you like the feel of one over the other, though I find the feel of both pretty comparable. They both are just like a very nice moisturizing balm. Yeah, they both like make my skin feel just like nice and cushiony, just supported and moisturized. I especially love both of those. So I would layer either one of those balms over 5 or 6 drops of Ruby, depending on how much balm I'm planning on using. Sometimes I'll use more drops of Ruby, but if you are someone who does have more like acne prone skin, the pairing is great for someone who's got acne prone skin. The last thing that I've got in the old packaging that I'm going to talk about is the Sun God mask. So this is a mask that's made with flowers and mushrooms. It's got wildflower pollen, multani clay, calendula flower, aloe, sunflower petal, sacha inchi. It's got golden seal, comfrey, pomegranate fruit juice, maitake mushrooms, turmeric root, ashwagandha root, shiitake. This is great. I find that for me, this isn't one of those masks. So many masks that I use are, you know, those ones that gives you like instant results. Your skin is instantly brightened. Your skin is, you know, instantly, the inflammation has gone down. You know, you might notice like your acne is a little bit healed. I like to use a lot of masks that do that because I think we're all like quick fix people. We all love to see that something's working. Sun God is a mask that I find that's more, you notice the benefits the longer you use it and the more consistently you use it. It's not one of those that you're going to notice really any kind of results the first time you use it. And you may think that it's not working, but it's definitely one of those masks that you have to use over time. So specifically, the benefits of the mask is it rebuilds skin tissue that is compromised, damaged from environmental factors, sensitized, or unhealthy. The results that you can expect over time are an improvement in chronic skin conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, acne, and cold sore outbreaks, as well as faster skin healing and improved elasticity, thickness, color, firmness, and resilience. Mature and dry or dehydrated skin will look revitalized, thicker, and better nourished. So it's a very like supportive, skin supportive mask. So it's definitely one of those masks used like once a week in your routine. You know, maybe every Monday night you do this face mask while you do something else, you know, like read a book or whatever, and it just becomes a part of your weekly routine. So that way it supports your skin's healing and health, and then you'll really reap like the long-term benefits of it. You really only need like a little bit. So it looks like I haven't used a ton of this mask, honestly, but it's almost like it's compact in here. So you need like the littlest bit. I like to add a little bit of honey to sort of like keep it so it doesn't dry. Sometimes I'll add a couple of drops of ruby or whatever other facial oil that I'm using. I like to just keep it so it stays moist throughout the entire time that it's on my face. So honey and facial oils help do that so that way it doesn't dry down, so your skin is really benefiting from the ingredients as long as possible, as long as you want to leave it on. So I recommend any of those for acne prone skin, especially. The Sun God will help you long term. It's like I said, again, it's not one of those instantly brightening masks. It's made to be used long term to help support your skin health. So really all of the products that I'm talking about today are great for acne prone skin. So let's get into, besides Yasuni that I've already talked about, the other, you know, ones that I want to talk about. I have talked about the Marshmallow face cleanser before. She used to have 2 different face cleansers. I never actually tried the other one, but she did discontinue it, and now all that she's got is the Marshmallow face cleanser. But honestly, I love this face cleanser. I think she's updated it slightly, I feel like, but I can't recall exactly what it is that is different about it. But I think maybe it's the scent. I don't know. I always loved the scent of Marshmallow Suds before. I actually just found my old bottle and I pulled it out and it's gone bad. So I'm glad that I have a fresh bottle of it because I love this cleanser. It really is very, very nourishing and softening to my skin. It doesn't strip the skin. It's very lightly foaming, but it really does a great job cleaning the skin. You know, there's calendula and chamomile. There's blue tansy in here. So there are actually a lot of things in here that really help support acne prone skin. So if you're looking for a really, really nice like lush cleanser, this is one that I would recommend. I love that. So let's talk serums, I guess. So Nap in the Meadow, I really don't need to talk about that much because I've raved about it before, but this is anti-inflammatory, hydrating, aloe-based face serum. So I really, really do suggest if you have acne prone skin to invest in a really, really good hydrating serum, whether it be hyaluronic acid based or aloe based, because over the years I've really found that hydration is sort of like the key to keeping acne at bay. It's not about like astringent ingredients, you know, like stripping the oils from your skin. It really is just about like hydrating it, because when I find that my skin is properly hydrated, I break out less, my skin heals quicker. I really just think that if you have got acne prone skin and you haven't invested or, you know, researched any hydration products, you really should. Nap in the Meadow is one that I would suggest. I also love a good hyaluronic acid serum. Sometimes I'll layer the two. I really love serums. Like right now I'm using like 3 serums a day because I love serums. And they make my skin look so good. Like sometimes I'll like get on camera and I'll be like amazed at like how good my skin looks, even though I don't really feel like it looks that good underneath my makeup, but it just really hydrating your skin really makes all the difference. Another lightweight moisturizer for acne and oily prone skin is the Ambrosia del Cerrado Liquid Moisturizer. This was like one of the very first products from Earthwise that I tried. If you're someone who doesn't like a really heavy moisturizer, like say you want to use Yasuni at night, but you want a lighter weight moisturizer during the day, the Ambrosia del Cerrado would be a really good product for a lightweight moisturization. So say you put on Nap in the Meadow underneath, you do a little Ambrosia del Cerrado on top of that, and your skin should be, if you're not someone who needs a ton of moisture, my skin, it varies from day to day. I do like to use a lot of moisturizer, a lot of hydrating products. I like my skin to be like really hydrated and moisturized. It sort of depends on the day. Like there are some days where I don't want to use a heavy cream, and the Ambrosia is really good for that. So it just depends if you're looking for something more lightweight or if you're looking for something that's a little bit heavier. But yeah, that one would be great for during the day. So the other serum that I've been incorporating a lot recently is the Resiliency Face Serum. It's Firming, Anti-Acne, and Lightening Gel Serum. This, I believe, has gone a couple of revisions since she launched it. It was the Carrot a Day Eye Serum, which when I used it, I couldn't use it around my eyes because it would make my eyes really red. So then she released the sensitive version, which was better. Around my eyes, and I feel like this might be the sensitive version. I think she might have just done away with the original version and now it's just the Resiliency Face Serum, but this stuff really is great for acne. I've been using this all over my face, underneath Ruby and then underneath the balm. So I'll do the Nap in the Meadow first, then I'll do Resiliency, then I'll do Ruby, and then I'll do Yasuni, and I wake up and my skin just looks, it feels and looks so much better. It's softer, it's more repaired, it's hydrated, it's moisturized. Like, yeah, I love those products so much. I used to use the Carrot a Day all over my face underneath an oil. I used it a bunch of times underneath the Vintner's Daughter, and I would always wake up and my skin just looked so good. The Resiliency under any facial oil really is going to give you amazing results because this is just sort of like a wonder product. I really love this face serum, and it's such a cool like texture. It's like, can you see it like bouncing around in there? It's like gel. It's so cool. It smells really great. It works really well. All of these products really are very supportive for acne prone skin. So one other that I haven't played around too much with, I'm trying to find the best way to use it, is the Green Leaves Face Balm. So this is the one that I showed you. Oh, it's starting to melt a little bit now because it's like warmer in this room, so I can't exactly tip it out. It's gone a little liquid. I need to stick it in the fridge probably. This is a violet scented balm or oil, depending on how hot it is in your house, for dry skin with acne. So this one is going to depend on how your skin reacts to coconut oil. I haven't found that I've got an issue with coconut oil. I've used a lot of different products that contain coconut oil and it's never made me break out. So it really just depends on how sensitive you are to coconut oil. But this has got coconut oil, jojoba, which thyme I have found in products is really great for acne prone skin. So I am trying to find the best way to use this because I really like using Ruby as my facial oil. I haven't really been playing around with this so much as my facial oil. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to use this because I sort of like, I have the way that I like my skin routine to be, and I'm just not really sure where to fit this one in at the moment. But maybe towards like the winter when my skin is like a little bit drier, I will figure out a way to incorporate this. But yeah, if you're someone who's got more dry skin, maybe look into the Green Leaves & Co. Face Balm if you're not super sensitive to coconut oil. So that one really just depends on your skin. The other new product that she released at the time of her relaunch was the Thelma Lip Treatment. This is her lip balm, which I remember her mentioning quite a few times. She's been playing around with a lip treatment formula for like years and has given up and gone back to it and like almost not even released one, but this one is really great. I like to use this one at night. It is very moisturizing. I like balms at night that I can leave on that will, again, they sort of like the face balms where they sink into my lips overnight. So when I wake up, my lips are just like super moisturized, super healed, if they're feeling like any chapped at all. So actually, the Thelma and then the Yasuni would be great for winter for really anybody, because I find that they're super, super moisturizing, and when I wake up after layering them on pretty thick at night, they've just really sunken into my skin. My skin is really, really nice and moisturized and soft, and yeah, I really just love, I love the Earthwise beauty line. So if I had to go, if like today I was picking top 5 again, here's how I probably would, I would pick them at. Nap in the Meadow would still be number 1, which I believe was number 1 in my last video. I can't remember. Resiliency Face Serum is actually a new one that I'm adding to my top 5. I'm not really going to place the other ones anywhere, except Nap is going to be number 1. The Resiliency Face Balm, or the Resiliency Face Serum, is also in my top 5. The new Yasuni face balm, I really, really love. It's great at nighttime, so that one is in there. Marshmallow Suds, of course, can't forget that. And then I think to round out my top 5 would be the Ruby Facial Oil. So this would also make, my top 5 also makes a complete routine. So, you know, cleanse your skin with the Marshmallow Suds. Use a little Nap in the Meadow as your hydrating serum. Use the Resiliency Face Serum as your acne serum, just another serum, because I like to layer serums. Then do a few drops of Ruby, and then do a little Yasuni face balm. So that's my new top 5. At least until she releases a mask and like new masks, and then maybe we'll see if there'll be a new top 5. But that is really my nighttime routine when I use my Earthwise Beauty products, because I just find that my skin is so supported. It really helps heal my acne in like a much quicker time, and my skin just wakes up super moisturized. So that's sort of like a new overview of some of my favorite Earthwise Beauty products. The new packaging, which I gotta stop picking up this Green Leaves face balm because it's now leaking oil everywhere. Yeah, a couple of products that I hadn't talked about at length anywhere else before. And just yeah, discussing some Earthwise Beauty. The other thing that I wanted to mention, actually, now that I'm looking up, is the Earthwise Beauty teas. So I believe she's got 7 different varieties of tea on her website, and a lot of them are actually very supportive for people who have acne-prone skin, or if you need like skin repair. So a couple that I've been trying are the Mountain Black Tea, the Dragon's Well Green Tea, and then the Chrysanthemum Tea, which are all really great for skin conditions, for acne, rosacea. It's for helping internally heal acne. You know, so much of the time we want to just like attack the acne problem with products, but a lot of the time that doesn't work, because the reason that our skin is as bad as it is because of internal stuff. So, you know, either our diet is total crap, you know, we're not drinking enough water, we're not getting enough sleep, we're not, or we're intaking too much sugar, which is a lot of my problem. Is I'm eating too much sugar and I'm not getting enough sleep, because sugar is a super inflammatory food, or it's not even food, it's just a super inflammatory ingredient that when ingested, it just like, it really like attacks your body. I've found that sugar is a super acne trigger for me. I had done really well the first couple of weeks of this month of not eating any refined sugar, or really any sugar at all, and my skin was looking great. I was doing, you know, a lot of gua sha, I've been exercising a lot, I've been trying to clean up my diet, and then my husband decided he wanted to eat pumpkin pie, and of course I can't, if it's in my house, I want to eat it. So I ate some pumpkin pie and my skin just like exploded. So I really need to go back to like not eating sugar, because my skin does the best when I'm not eating sugar. Sleep is also really, really big for acne. If you're not sleeping, your skin's not healing, because when you sleep is when your skin is doing its job to repair. So if you know, you've cut yourself, your body needs healing in any way, or if you've got acne, you need to sleep, because if you're not sleeping, your skin's not healing and it's not repairing itself. So those are my two biggest suggestions if you're dealing with acne. Cut out sugar because it's a huge inflammation trigger. Dairy too, if you're still eating dairy. I definitely would suggest, you know, at least testing, taking it out of your diet and see if that helps. Sugar and dairy are two really, really big inflammation triggers. And then getting more sleep, which I know it's hard, especially for me, because I don't have a lot of time to get stuff done. And like at night when Oliver's asleep is like my me time. And I just have to stop, I have to just like stop doing other random stuff and just going to sleep, because that's when my skin is going to be the most supported, is when I get enough sleep. Doing things like drinking, you know, skin benefiting tea, you know, eating more fresh fruits and vegetables, cleaning up your diet, exercising, even doing gua sha, you know, doing some like gua sha with the Yasuni face balm. I've done that a few times this month as well. I've also found that gua sha is really beneficial in helping heal and repair skin on top of getting more sleep. So yeah, just make sure you're doing things internally as well as externally, because if your body internally is not doing so well, it's gonna show on your face. It's really impossible to have perfect clear skin when your body internally is like not doing well. And I also know that like the holiday season is upon us. There's going to be lots of pumpkin pie and Christmas cookies and just all kinds of stuff just thrown your way. But as hard as it is, try and resist to a certain degree. Like maybe don't eat as many Christmas cookies or as big of a slice as pumpkin pie or something. I don't know. That's going to be my struggle this coming, you know, holiday season, is not going overboard with the sugar and, you know, really making positive step changes in my internal diet to help my skin look as good as it can, because skincare products can only do so much when internally you're not doing so well. So I think I just went on like a 6-minute tangent about about skin. But the last thing that I want to talk about is if you have been wanting to try any Earthwise beauty, maybe even a couple of the things that I mentioned here today. I'm not going to say what yet because I don't think the full reveal has been done. But you might want to subscribe to the December Box Walla box, because there are 2 products in here. Both are great for people with acne prone skin, which is sort of like the theme of this video, is like acne. So I'm gonna have to title this video in some way to be about Earthwise beauty and acne. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna title it yet, but really this is all about acne, because these products are great for acne prone skin. The December Box Walla box is great for acne prone skin. I think the value of the December Box Walla box is $174, so you might be able to figure out what the products are just based on that. But the value of the Box Walla box is insane. I love the 2 products that are in here. I did talk about them today, so I'll, you know, maybe leave your guesses down below. And I will be running a giveaway with Earthwise Beauty over on my Instagram, so if you are not already following me over on Instagram, you'll want to be doing that this week, because we will be running a giveaway. So that's really all that I've got for this video. I think this is long enough, but I wanted to talk about, you know, Earthwise Beauty again, because it's been a little while since I've mentioned them. And she has released some new products. She's discontinued some, but I love the line still. I've loved it for years. I love Ava. I love working with Earthwise Beauty. So I will leave all the information for everything Earthwise Beauty and Box Walla down below. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I will see you guys in my next one.